everyone, so today's lesson is actually going to be really short. It's section 11.5, areas of similar figures. So we're going to first talk about, remember when shapes were similar, they had something called a scale factor. So if I knew the side of this shape was 2 and the side of this shape was 4, the scale factor would have been 2 to 4 or 1 to 2. If I have two shapes that are similar, then I can use the scale factor to figure out the ratio of their areas. So whatever the scale factor is, we're going to square it. That's why here it says A to B for scale factor. Ratio of areas is A squared to B squared. All right, so if my scale factor was 1 to 2, then the ratio of the areas would have been 1 squared to 2 squared, or 1 to 4. So for example 1, they're telling us triangle JKL is similar to triangle PQR, and the area of JKL is 30 inches squared. I'm going to put 30 in here so I know that 30 goes with it. We want to find the scale factor and the area of the second shape. So scale factor is found by comparing two sides. So 12 to 15. And if I reduce that, I'll get my scale factor. So I notice that they both divide by 3. So my scale factor is 4 to 5. Now I have to find the area of triangle PQR. So what I'm going to do is I know that the ratio of areas is going to be my scale factor squared. So my areas is going to be 4 squared to 5 squared. And I can convert that to 16 over 25. So if I know that the ratio of the areas is 16 to 25, and I know the area of the first shape is 30, and I can call this area x, then I have a proportion where 16 over 25 equals 30 over x. So I can cross multiply this here. 16x equals 750. I can divide both sides by 16, and I get x, or the area of the second shape, is 46.875. Right? No point in rounding because it ends. And area is always square inches, so we'll say inches squared. Okay? So you're going to go ahead and try the next one. They're telling you the two triangles are similar. The unshaded triangle has an area of 20. Find the scale factor of unshaded to shaded, and then find the area of the shaded figure. Pause, and when you're ready, come back. All right, so the scale factor would have been 1 to 4, and the area of the second shape would have been 320 meters squared. All right. The next one is a little trickier. They're telling us the figures are similar. They're giving us the areas, and we have to find the scale factor and the missing side length. They specifically say shaded to unshaded. So this shape is going to come first, and this shape is going to come second. So I know their areas, we're going to work backwards now, their areas were 30 to 70, which I know is really 3 to 7, right? If I reduce. This is the squared already. This is a squared to b squared. So if I want to get to the scale factor, which is a to b, I have to take the square root of both of those. So my scale factor is going to be the square root of 3 to the square root of 7. All right, they don't have nice values. In the next problem, I promise they will. This is it. I'm going to leave it like this. This is my scale factor. Square root of 3 to square root of 7. Now that I know the ratio of the sides of this figure to this figure is root 3 to root 7, I could set up a proportion to find the missing side. So I'm going to take 7 to x. So if I cross multiply this, root 3x equals 7 root 7. Divide both sides by root 3, and we get about 10.7. And that's fine. We could leave it like that. All right, so you're going to try the very last one. The figures are similar. We want to find the scale factor of blue to green, and then find the value of x. They give us the areas are 464. Pause when you're ready, come back and check your answer. All right, so your scale factor should have been 5 over 2, and we should get x is 16. And that is it for this lesson.